Good morning, my friends from YouTube and Facebook. How are you this morning? Today is Thursday morning, about 5 o'clock. Hey, so this is your friend Refugio Rosales right here from Tijuana, Mexico. That's Radas and Mariano Fleet Market. Okay, well, I wanted to talk to you guys about what's happening with this weird fires in California. I mean, it's nasty. Others, so they are telling us the firefighters in California. They are telling us the winds on those fires on those days were about 70 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour. Those are, if you check those numbers, that is ca- hurricane category numbers. I mean, what I'm going with this is that I watched some of the videos that people went and filmed their homes, those communities where they burn, and it's very so weird because first thing you see from distance, you see that communities, you see everything, you see well everything's burned, but you gotta pay attention to the. It's always the detail is in what you see right there is a detail. The devil is in the detail, okay. And then you see those videos from the distance of the communities, and it's unbelievable. Okay, the streets on those communities are so clean, so sparkly, so I mean there is nothing on the street, not even trash cans. No, I mean, if you got those winds burning through the community, won't you have all kinds of debris and stuff all over in the streets? Like all kinds of stuff, pieces of plywood, I don't know, piece of wood, I mean, dust, anything. I mean, a lot of, I mean, it's a fire. I mean, fire burns everything. I mean, with those kind of winds, don't you think it'd be a lot of garbage, a lot of stuff in the streets? Plus, you see some cars that are flip off. I mean, flip from the tires are upside down. But it gets you thinking how those cars got they. I mean, there's one or two. They even lost their engines. How that happened? And if the streets on the neighborhoods are so clean, so neat, how? And then you see the houses that got burned. There's nothing left on those houses. I mean, the roof tiles. When you cook the roof tile, they cook over 3,000 heat Fahrenheit. That's a heat over 3,000 for 2 or 3 days burning. I mean, a brick takes like 2 or 3 days burning to cure the brick itself. Hey, hey, aquí estamos, Irán. And so, and, and so it gets you thinking. It gets you thinking how those tiles are roof tiles. Because there is roof tiles that some are intact, but some of them are really burned up to dust. So it gets you thinking how hot the fire was in the house that turned roof tiles into dust. I mean, to cook a roof tile, you gotta cook it for like 3,000, 4,000 degree. I mean, like 3,000, about 225, 3,000 heat. The heat. Oh, I mean, the heat of, for one day to cure the tiles, the roof tiles, the bricks. How is all these get? They are simple fire in the house got turn everything into dust. There's basically no iron left. No, there's no steel left from the house. And so if they're saying that there was so high winds, how come the streets are real clean? I mean, and then you got this thing that I've since like 3 years that I came out of the United States, and then you get to see you see this you get to see this new the new laws on the communities in California. They got really weird laws. I mean, it really is weird. Because 4 or 5 years, I mean, no, it's probably more like already like 10 years that they changed, they make the laws for the housing uh, so heavy on the community, on the communities, on the people. So heavy that people that lives over there are the outside or like towards the desert. Like California, most of it to one side is the desert. So Palm Springs, no. So Palm Springs, Riverside. I mean, those, I mean, all the desert areas. So people that lives far away from the city, like on the outskirts of the city, like city limits, I mean, like Palma Valley or like there's a cities. I mean, these Riverside Court, like this code enforcement, like Riverside Court Enforcement, City Enforcement. So this code, this agency that they were before there, but now they're going after every home that the people lives up there, up there in the rural community, and they're taking the land away from the people. They go over there and any little, if you don't have the house of prestige condition, they go over there and nail you and give you all kinds of citations and all kinds of. They give you so many tickets, so many. I mean, the basically what they are doing is taking the land away from the people. Huh? Now you can see this. Now you can see what's happening. What is really happening. This is something that is being portrayed. This is something that is coming from the government, from the government, from the city governments. This is something that is coming from somewhere. Somebody's burning these communities. Somebody's taking these lands away from the people. Somebody is doing all these craps and all this garbage, new age movement. Somebody's doing it. Somebody's burning California on purpose. Okay, now and there's this guy that went and checked the new developments that they already have what they're gonna do with these communities where they burn. They already have what they're gonna do with all these lands, and where they're taking the house away from the people over there in the desert valley. They already know what I mean. How it's like they already knew, they were expecting that all this is gonna happen. They're gonna take the people's properties, and they were going to. I mean, they're so weird. Another thing that you have to look up these houses, how the heck they burn one after another one. I mean, if so many high winds, supposedly, and then you gotta say, and then, I mean, you gotta think a little bit. Put this in your mind a little bit. What exactly they're been putting up there on supposedly satellites, communication? What they have up there, huh? If lasers, it has been long time ago since lasers got discovered and they got put to use we use them they in daily basis, and many different. I mean, they got lasers, some kind of laser. I mean, they got lasers. What they have up there that they probably they could burn houses, they could burn because there are no guilty people. There's no fire people. There's no fire. There's no arsoners. There's nobody is being blamed for fire for the fires. Who's burning California? Who's burning the houses? How they burn so high, so hot? Think about it. This is weird. Something really weird is happening. If you don't wake up, we gonna get. I mean, rather we gonna get screwed. I mean, the people's getting screwed in California. The population. Okay, somebody's doing this on purpose. Okay, this is not happening just because no. Once you tie everything one with another thing, they already make sense everything. Okay, so you start asking your constituents on the city governments. You better start asking questions: who is doing this and what they're doing it. There's people that have to be they're gonna have to be blamed. There's somebody doing it. Okay. I mean, when I was up there, I had my two lots and my mobile home, and this idiot of the code enforcement guy, he went even inside. I wasn't there on the property, and he went inside my property. A cop has to have a reasonable suspicion to enter your property. It's a private property. But guess what? These guys are code enforcers. They don't need the warrant to get inside your property, inside your driveway. So there was no gate on the property, but he allowed himself all the way and walked inside the property, took all kinds of pictures. And I got cited so many times because they wanted me. I was over in the rural community outside in the county. They want. I mean, it's not like I didn't have them like I have 1 or 2 cars, but it was inside my property. I mean, 1 or 2 cars that didn't move. I have 2 cords of firewood. In the yard, I mean, it was stacked. I mean, I got cited for one thing after another, and that guy kept getting inside my property without any warrants, without anything. So, I'm telling you, what is happening in California, this is outrageous. This is crazy. This is the government choking the people. You better get up. You better wake up because people are doing things. They are not so cool to the poor people that works every day to make their living, because we are poor. We are not rich, and people are not rich. I mean, if you were rich, I mean, what are you doing working every day? I mean, but when you got this governments targeting communities so vicious, you better get up and wake up and repent and look for Jesus Christ. And I gotta go because I can't make videos not long because it takes a lot longer to go and system. Okay. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll make another video. This is your friend Future Rosales. Give it a thumbs up and the video if you like it or not. You're welcome. Share if you want to. Subscribe if you want to. Thank you very much. I'll see you later. Wake up.